Daddy Zuck has launched his new weapon of mass destruction on the internet with Facebook Threads, which has already gained more than 100 million people in under a week. This is staggering progress, and Elon Musk is notably enraged by the emergence of this new app. He has already publicly claimed that Zuckerberg is stealing the intellectual property of Twitter and buying secrets from former Twitter employees, basically just copying Twitter. Elon is obviously upset with this, tweeting out my new favorite bumper sticker, "Zuck is a cuck." Yeah, this is getting crazy. Not to mention the possibly looming MMA fight between the two tech billionaires and Elon Musk's proposed measuring contest, which I would like to officiate. Please. It's obvious that Zuckerberg aims to replace Twitter with Threads, and the competition has only just begun. Is Threads going to be the replacement for Twitter? And what will the inevitable battle between Elon and Zuck look like going forward? To answer this, we must go deeper into the companies of Twitter and Meta. What are the differences between the two? Well, on one hand, Twitter is a platform where you can post ideas and share information, and in return, you get 20 Karens complaining about your opinion on why blind people shouldn't be able to vote. I think it's perfectly reasonable. If you can't even see the ballot, you're basically not a person. Anyway, what I like about the platform is its recent return to its dedication towards free speech and willingness to hear both sides of an argument. My wife personally likes the direct messaging feature, as she can talk to anybody on the planet at any time and meet up with them privately. Who she's talking to, I don't know. But what I do know is that Elon Musk purchased Twitter for a hefty $44 billion to fix the platform after it was run by literal demons for a decade and returned it back to the idea-sharing text-based platform it used to be. Okay, so what is Mark Zuckerberg's Threads? It's the exact same thing. Like literally nothing is different, except there's just less free speech.
Shut up, bitch!
Oh, and it's hiring a large portion of the 8,000 former Twitter employees that Elon Musk fired, which is making Elon blow a gasket. Really, there isn't any way to describe it other than Twitter 2.0, and it symbolizes the looming battle between the megatech billionaires competing for monopolies of the internet future. If none of that made sense, picture this scenario. You meet the love of your life when you're both 19, grow up together and get married at 25. You have 5 beautiful kids by the age of 34, and then suddenly, your wife leaves you and marries another man named Dave. Dave is an asshole, but your kids think he's pretty cool and that you're pretty lame. So they all flock towards Dave. Now you have no wife, no kids, you lost the house and the dog, and the only thing you have left is a dead-end YouTube channel under 1K subs that makes no money. So you open a lawsuit against Dave for stealing your stuff, and now your only hope is to defeat him in a cage fight to the death. This is kind of what happened to Elon Musk. Well, kind of. Dave is Mark Zuckerberg. Your wife is the intellectual property of Twitter. The dead-end YouTube channel is Twitter, and the kids are the people of Twitter leaving. Let's just agree that Elon is in a tough position right now, and he's trying his best to make a living off YouTube, but over 90% of motherfuckers out here watch my videos without subscribing. What the f? Now, you might be wondering, why is Mark Zuckerberg doing this? Well, let's look at it from Zuck's perspective. He poured billions of dollars into the hyped-up metaverse, which turned out to be a huge fail, as the virtual avatars were creepy as hell and had Nintendo DS quality graphics. Facebook has been dying for years, especially amongst young people, and Apple is capitalizing on Meta's failure in the virtual reality race. So, in order to stay in the tech race, Mark Zuck realizes that he has to act somewhere. Twitter is a struggling company, so he decided to shoot in that direction. It's also important to note that Mark and Elon have been beefing for years before this, so in retaliation, Elon decided to go crazy and file lawsuits against Zuck's new app, claiming that Threads is just a Twitter copycat. To add fuel to the flame, both men are reportedly dead serious about fighting MMA style to one-up the other guy. And if that were to happen, it would probably be the biggest fight of all time. Even better than Mayweather versus Logan Paul. Wait, nah, that one sucked. So, is Threads just a Twitter copycat? My wife's boyfriend seems to think so, and I agree with him, because Meta has a bit of a reputation of copying other apps in an attempt to outcompete and kill them. Facebook was a direct copy of MySpace. Instagram Stories was just taken from Snapchat, and Threads looks exactly like Twitter. And this is a copycat of... well, I'm not really sure. In fact, Zuck has already tried out an app called Threads, which was a direct copy of Snapchat, which never really took off, but he's trying out the name again, and this time it's working. With already more than 100 million users, it's clear to see that Threads is succeeding rapidly, especially as it seems that Zuckerberg is winning the celebrity battle. You see, the reason so many people are on Twitter is because of the large presence of big-name celebrities like Tupac on the platform. But if they leave to go to Threads, the masses will follow, ultimately replacing Twitter. Now, Now, you might be thinking, oh my god, Threads is going to replace Twitter. Well, calm down, Jimmy. Put down your juice box because this is just the beginning of the war. Threads has many problems that it will have to face going forward. Namely, its restricting nature when it comes to differing viewpoints. Meta will also continue to steal large amounts of data from users to sell to advertisers, just like Facebook and Instagram did before. In fact, Threads has many of the same issues that Twitter had when it was suffering loads of backlash from users relating to free speech and data collection. If Threads is to survive, how will they justify the return to limited speech and unwanted data collection compared to Twitter's offers? Both companies have a lot to fix before claiming the social media throne. And although Threads has won the short-term battle, there is a storm coming, and only the best will survive. We're going to be seeing a lot of butting heads between tech companies and CEOs going forward. So buckle up and clench those cheeks because it's going to be one hell of a ride. And I'm here to be the roller coaster for you so you can ride me. Wait, that sounded wrong. Wait, no. Please don't leave. Please, I didn't mean it like that. Please don't leave.